What signaling means when it comes to dating. Hello, my name is Chengi, and you, my precious one, are my world. Welcome to Chengi's World. If you're new to my channel, you are welcome here. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, and hit that notification bell so that you're informed every single time I upload a video. For those of you who've been following me for a while, you're going to see that some of my content has begun to change slightly. But that's because I'm really gonna be shifting gears a little bit. I've already done so many topical subjects to deal with issues that you would face in a day-to-day dating day. And of course, ladies, I'll always pop on and give you some nice tips and tricks and all these fun things that we can do. If you really want to be interfacing and interacting with me in a really practical way, please join my Facebook group, Chengi's Angels, for practical dating tips. Right now I've just added some pictures of me that are correct to put on online, and those are incorrect, and the girls are really having a great time analyzing, seeing what they're doing wrong, and there's been a lot of aha moments, and it's practical. You actually get to see what I'm doing, and we have a live clinic every single Friday. I go on for an hour, and anybody with a question who would like to go on camera with me or ask me a question, you can do that on the Facebook group Chengi's Angels. So do get yourself on there. And those of you who would like to pray with me, please join High Value Girls Pray, and you will be joining us for prayer support and spiritual support. So thank you so much for watching. I just wanted to let you know, I know, for some of you just want to get to the content, but this is really for my followers, the people that have been with me for a long time, the people that love my content, love my spirit, and love what I represent. I really just want to let you know that I'm so grateful for your support. I'm so grateful for you following me. I'm so grateful for you supporting me, sharing videos, and really Chengi's World would not be if it were not for you. And that is why I say that you are my world and you are my angel sent to me as I am sent to you. But we are going to be shifting gears and we're going to get deep, right? I want to really help us, really help us, and coming out with fun dating topics and stuff like that. I've already got over 400 videos on this channel with that, but it's really not going to effectively change. So this channel is going to be more coaching, more of the stuff and more of the conversations I have with my clients in the background, more of the conversations that I wouldn't necessarily have in an open space. And the reason for that is because for such a long time, I was so concerned, like every person who starts off the YouTube journey. We start off wanting so desperately to be noticed. At first we kind of do it because we love it, we want to share, we want to come out and just share our message, and even if one person or two people hear us and love us, we're satisfied. And then you get to a point where you understand the potential of what YouTube can do for you as a person and as a professional. And somewhere along the line we all fall prey to this, every single one of us, but we realize this at different stages. Some influencers and YouTubers realize this sometimes when they get to 1 million, 2 million, or 100,000, or their numbers are bigger, or some quite early on. But this epiphany and this reality for me has hit me now, where I felt trapped that everybody wanted lollipop and fancy pants. You get to a point where you're giving deep, heartfelt content that is genuinely going to help people, but your views on those videos are so low that you get disheartened and you join the bandwagon. You start searching for those titles that people want, you start making the sort of content that people want, and sadly or rightfully it works because of the way the algorithm is set up, and because of the fact that most people don't share. They love watching it, enjoying it, and then move on to the next video, and very few people will kind of hit that share button. So unless it's an exciting video, and I have watched all the other videos that I've done and that are popular, that have gone viral, and it's usually because it's a hot topic and it's a popular topic, and I'm really grateful when I can really help people. But I'm really now invested in people who really genuinely want to change and grow. And that's why you will find a lot of my content is deeply spiritual, really delves into psychological principles and understanding, really delves into deeper places, because I feel that I was called, especially for 2020, I felt God saying to me, this is the year that you empower women. And when we give you the fluff and the little tips and do this and do that, we don't really empower you. What we do is we satisfy you. We give you, it's like feeding your children on candy and sweets, it's not a bad thing, but they'll always come back for more, and they'll always love you a little bit more because you give them candy and sweet. And I know that I am going on a lot, and I want to take this time really to thank you for your patience, because I know we all want to just get into the topic. Come on, Chengi, stop yapping on and get into the topic. But this, like I said, is important for those of you who have followed me for a long time and are loyal. And I know that for new subscribers, they might have moved on by now, or some may have stuck around. I want to thank you for sticking around to this point of the video, because it's really important that I share my heart with you, that I share with you my personal transitions. And I have really come through a season in my life that was particularly heartbreaking, earth-shattering in some other ways. And when I came out on the other side, I came out different. And you can't undo change that happens within. You can't undo, there's certain things you go through in life that shift you as a person and change who you are and how you want to show up in the world, and you can't go back. And so if you've noticed that I haven't been uploading a lot, it's because they're topics and titles and things I really want to share with you from my heart. But I didn't know how I was going to show up. I didn't want to just change gears on you and lose some of you and you know, but I really want to say stick around, because I'm going to truly begin to share things that you're not going to love everything that's going to come out of my mouth. You're not going to love how it makes you feel. But one of the things I've noticed is that we no longer tell the truth. And I don't want to fall into a pattern where I don't tell you the truth. You know, we all see that person who's walking down the street and their skirt is inside their pants. And you think to yourself, I better run, and you know, and you realize they've been walking down the street for ages, and no one has tapped them on the shoulder to say, hey girl, you need to pull down your skirt, you know, or this is how you cover yourself. You know, we are okay to see people do things that are wrong, and sometimes even as influencers and relationship coaches, we don't want you to hate us, so we don't say and we don't tell you stuff that we know you don't want to hear, and we only tell it to our clients because they're so much more invested. But I want to not be controversial. I'm not here trying to get some controversy points, but I do want to share the truth and really be honest with you in a way that nobody else has been. And I've been doing that a lot with the angels, but I wanted to bring that into the YouTube space, because YouTube is my first baby, or my firstborn, and it doesn't matter where else, you know, I grow and where my other platforms are. It's really important for me to be truly and highly honest and authentic, and to take you, all my YouTube followers and subscribers, on this journey with me. And I am here as I am. So let's get on with today's topic. And today's topic is about signaling and the art of dating. And this is something that sparked off from my live with the angels last Friday, when they were talking about, you know, they want to, basically the overall thing was me explaining to them, and one of the ladies who'd been on my Feminine Mastery Masterclass replay, which you can access in the description link below, to the shop, and she had realized that I had said to her that feminine women have long hair, keep long hair, because that is what signals the attraction of a masculine man. And she had a hard time with that because she keeps her hair super short, and she was asking me, can I just dress feminine and put more makeup on and just try and really be, and I said to her, well, you absolutely can. You can stay as you are. You can keep your hair super short, and you know, as long as you are comfortable and happy with the sort of men that you've been attracting so far, as long as those are the men that you are actually after, those are the men that you want, because there are men that are attracted to women with really short hair. They're men who love that kind of masculine energy in a woman, and sometimes it feels like, but it's my personal style choice. Yes, it's your personal style choice, and nobody here is telling you to change your style. But when you come to me asking to catch a certain kind of fish, trying to get the attention of a certain kind of man, then there's a way that you need to position yourself. And there's some things about you that you're going to have to be willing to sacrifice, right? You're going to have to be able to put them away and draw on other aspects of who you are. And I remember going on a Facebook group, and I put a post up and I got attacked, of course, because a lot of the stuff that I teach is not popular because it's not PC. It's not what people want to hear. We've got caught up in this new ageism of just love yourself and accept yourself. And I'm all about that life. I'm all about authenticity. I'm all about accepting ourselves. But usually that is not the full message. You have to accept that the self that you are choosing to bring forward, that self is only a self. You are not one thing, and you are choosing to be that thing. Now, choosing to be that thing is fine if that is your choice in that season, but being that thing, showing up as that thing, means that you're gonna get something, right, that you either want or don't want. And so it's not about, we need to bring balance to this new ageism mindset and this, somebody will love you as you are. Yes, they will. Somebody will love you as you are, but is that somebody the person that you want to be loving you as you are? Let's face it, girls. We're showing up any kind of way. We're, dressing any kind of way, doing things, speaking any kind of way. And then when we get any kind of man, we're out here trying to change him, getting him to love me, getting him to meet me. Why does he ghost me? We're attracting this with who we are. That's the bottom line. So, and I said to this guy who attacked me, said, I will only listen to you when you tell me that I don't have to change in order for me to find love. And I was really flabbergasted at that mindset. The reality is, if I was a business coach and I walked into your business and I said to you, the walls have to be blue and the doors have to be navy and the floor has to be carpeted, you will do it. Because guess what? You want to attract a certain kind of clientele. You want to bring in a certain kind of customer who can afford what's in your shop or in your business. Because with what you have, you've been attracting people who can't afford it. You've been attracting people that don't have the qualifications or the wherewithal or the money to pay for your goods. So if I come and I say, okay, we need to change the way you work, we need to change the people you hire, we need to change the whole outlook, and still manage to keep the core of your identity as a company, but we need to change how it's looking, how it's showing up in the world. No one would ever accuse me or any business professional. They would be so grateful for the tips. They would be so thankful for the tips. But when you say to a woman, actually, that look, it don't work for what you say you want, all of a sudden we're acting as if we are being asked to change who we are, and we don't want to change who we are, and somebody's going to love me. There's a lid for every pot kind of philosophy. Yes, there is. But what pot are you? What lid do you want? You want a glass lid? You want a crystal lid? But you want to stay in wood? What is it? And I'm saying this because I want Chengi's World to be a place where people wake up, right? I want it to be a place where people are real. I want it to be a place where I teach you ladies what is real, the real, right? Not the fantasy, not the romance. Because if I don't teach you what's real, you're going to fall to the plots. And I was watching one of my videos, and an advert comes on, and this lady is saying, I used to think that I had to do all the things that all these coaches say you need to do. I used to think that, I had to work on myself in order for me to get a man. But you don't have to do any of that. You just have to understand these 5 simple things, right? So I thought, all right then, let's hear what you have to say. And the 5 simple things are pretty much stuff that every relationship coach teaches every single person who's on the dating market. But here's the thing, she's trying to appeal to this new age mindset that has permeated the mentality of single women and people all over the world, that it's okay for you to not work on you and still get nice stuff. And that's a lie, people. That's a lie. And we buy into those lies because we don't work. We don't want to do the work. We don't want to be told that that is wrong. We don't want to be told that, actually, sweetie, your fake nails are way too long. We don't want to be told that that behavior is unacceptable. What we want is for somebody to come into our lives, pepper it with glitter, And hey presto, she got lucky. She got the man of her dreams. Yes, some women seem to not have to work to get great stuff, but you don't know how they were brought up. Some people were brought up well. They were taught these things at childhood level. Some women already know how to show up as high value. It's just part of their breeding, the homes they come from, the attention mommy gave them, the lack of trauma, brokenness, heartache that they're carrying. You know, some of us have had to raise ourselves. We've been raised by Vogue. We've been raised by magazines and television and TV dramas and the gurus and whatever it is. And so we have to work. But some people, and what I call in my book, naturals, right? And we want to compare ourselves and, oh, my friend, she didn't even do any of that, and she's married to a billionaire and she's so happy, so I don't believe a word you're saying, Chengi. But did you grow up in her home? Did you grow up with her resources? Did you encounter the people that were able to mold you and mentor you along the way so that you could naturally attract? This is what I want to say to you about signaling. Everything you are and everything you do will signal the man that is going to come and speak to you, right? You, whether you like it or not, subconsciously or not, you are signaling, you are sending a signal to the man that you want, and he is coming to you. You keep attracting certain kind of men, it's because you're signaling those men. Now, you know, if you want that signal, right, to change, then you're going to have to change certain things about you. Right? If you want to signal a high value man who is masculine and knows how to treat a woman like a lady, if you want to signal that guy, then you're gonna have to change how you are showing up in the world. And so we're going to be talking so I've already spoken to you today about signaling, because I'm setting you up for the rest of the videos that are going to be coming up. I hope that you're with me on this new and exciting journey in Chengi's world. And I want you to know, angels, that I love you desperately and deeply. And because I do, and because I want to see people married with children and happy and families that are strong and love stories flooding through my email instead of a lot of these broken stories, I have to do the dirty work. So keep following and keep subscribing and keep sharing. And follow me on my next video. I will see you soon, ladies. Take care of you.